We're going to do the news, but every once in a while we have somebody on from the Bunny Ranch, which I always think is funny. The Bunny Ranch is out in Vegas, and this is a whorehouse, basically. It's a legal whorehouse. It's allowed by the government. For some reason, if you're in Vegas, you're allowed to go to a whorehouse. If you're in Nevada.
In some places in Nevada. I don't think actually Las Vegas they can do it. It's Reno. Like
here in the middle of a Green Day song, you can't somehow get the F word in, but you can go to Nevada and just F anybody you want for free.
Oh.
You know, without repercussion. So, I don't know. The girls offered Benji a free trip down to the whorehouse, to the Bunny Ranch, and to give him free freebies.
Really?
For 24 hours, you could have as much sex as he wants.
Are you kidding?
You're interested in that, dude?
You know, it is considered the top whorehouse in the country. So it's definitely, it sounds fun.
Well, he goes to...
Of course.
Yeah, so why not?
I don't have intercourse with someone that...
Are you going to have intercourse down at the Bunny Ranch?
If any girl's safe and she's attractive and we have a nice relationship, of course there's a possibility of intercourse.
She has to have an attractive girl.
You have to listen to this.
Hey, Benji, it's Faith with Bad Girl Medium with Dennis Hoff and the Moonlight Bunny Ranch. I'm calling on behalf of the girls. They watched the show for the past couple of nights, and they actually think you have beautiful eyes, too. So this is the deal. We're going to get together and scrape up money and fly you out to the ranch if you want to for free. And you can have all the sex that you want for 24 hours, and it's all on Dennis. The girls saw you on television. A couple of them fell for you, and they want us to do that. So if you're interested, give me a call. Thank you.
Could that be real?
Oh, yeah. We know that.
No, nobody saw Benji on TV.
Oh, no, that is not real. They're hookers.
All right.
But Benji, why should I let you go? I mean...
it's up to you.
No, I don't mind you going, but aren't you afraid of, like...
Of what? I mean, why are you so anti-whore?
I'm not anti-whore. I mean, I wouldn't go to one.
You wouldn't hang out with one?
No.
I mean, listen.
No, I wouldn't. I'll be honest with you. I would not...
very seriously about the subject for a second.
Okay, I would not bang a whore, and I know what you're going to say. A lot of women are with lots of different guys, and, you know...
But let's say one day you do date in the future.
Okay.
Would you make the girl test before you dated her?
No.
But would you make, these girls are tested all the time and everything.
So marry one.
Yeah.
Maybe I will.
That's smart.
I'm not saying like...
funny.
A chick who spreads her legs for money, you would marry one? You think
what? Probably not, but I think
that'd be a supportive relationship?
I think he'd even let her keep her job.
I probably...
That's work.
I probably overall am a little bit like, hey, it's probably not for me for a long-term relationship and everything.
All right, so you want to go to the Bunny Ranch, go ahead. Do your own thing.
All right.
I mean, you're an adult. You recognize that these women...
But I mean, like, let's say you just did touching all weekend. What's wrong? That's perfectly...
I'll tell you what's wrong with it.
Touching?
Yeah, I don't... It's just,
do you have any problem with touching?
I have no problem with hookers.
But would you have any problem being touched by them?
I just feel sad for you.
Wait a sec.
Because this is the only contact you have with women. Women who have to be paid to have sex with you.
That's not true at all.
All right. Bring in some of the girlfriends that you have.
Dude, I mean, okay, I definitely would be happy to and everything. I
feel sad for the hookers. I'll be honest with you. They have to touch you. I feel
for everybody.
I feel bad for everyone involved. I feel bad for the hookers who, a lot of them are real attractive, and they got to touch Benji, and you know they don't want to.
Well,
I wouldn't want to be touched by a girl who didn't want to touch me unless I paid her. That's my feeling. I got to be honest with you.
That's less appealing, but it still has appeal to it if someone touches you. You're telling me if a really hot girl is touching you, but you think she's not attracted to you, you wouldn't be into it at all?
If I knew that the girl had to be paid to have sex with me,
that's not. I agree.
I would be turned off.
It's not as appealing, but it's like it's still.
It's not appealing. Period to me.
All right. Well,
I'm just telling you how I feel. But if you don't feel that way, I'm cool with it.
I mean, come on, be honest. If a really name the hottest, like a Pam Anderson.
Go ahead.
If you could, if you don't think she was attracted to you at all, but you said, listen, I'm going to do this. You can give me some money. I want to do this for you.
No, I would not do it.
It wouldn't turn you on?
Nope. Pam Anderson came to me, said to me, I'm on the balls of my ass. I've got a bunch of financial troubles. I need 10,000, 1,000, 100, whatever you name the amount. Would that turn me on? No.
You wouldn't get.
Because she'd be doing it at no.
That's interesting.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't. And I ain't saying it because I'm famous. I mean, when I was 16, I'd bang some chicks here and there, and I ain't saying I was any kind of stud, but I could have gone to hookers. I didn't.
I mean, I don't think that's anyone's first.
I never had to pay. I I'm not saying that like bragging. I know I ain't the best looking guy in the
never
world.
have to pay either.
Yes,
Yes, you do. You clean these girls' toilets in order to get.
He was
sex.
bringing them cigarettes and pizza for
I figured out ways to to talk.
And like, you know what's weird, Howard? He never realizes how much girls are repulsed, by him.
Actually, no, you know what? Girls find me really attractive. A lot of girls do.
I haven't had a girlfriend in so long. He hasn't been with a normal girl.
You're wrong, John.
Who's your girlfriend?
I don't have an ongoing girlfriend right now. I have dated girls.
And he tells me now, like, how he's so open about talking about having sex with whores and everything, that now he's afraid to even tell girls about his real life. Now he doesn't even.
I wouldn't have intercourse with someone that I didn't have tested and didn't know if they were safe.
I ain't talking about testing. I'm talking about. Well, that's one issue. As long as you know you could be going with a girl who could have a disease.
But Howard,
that's always in any case.
What he did at the bachelor party, you can get a disease from as well. And I don't know what you're saying, dude. That's just
he was performing oral sex.
As risky.
Protection.
No, you didn't.
He didn't use any protection.
Yes, I did.
See, and I was gonna lie. He's lying, so people who are listening think that he really did, but he didn't.
What kind of protection did you use?
I had a piece of plastic between me and the girl.
Oh,
no, he
stop
didn't.
it.
Everybody who was there said that's not true, and he's just making this up so people think that he's saying.
Did you witness this, John?
Well, the people who did.
I did, Benji. I was standing about 2 feet away from you, and I didn't see anything as dark as it was.
And you can say positively there's no piece of plastic.
Yeah, I can say that.
All right. So you could say all right. If you
Benji, I watched you. I was fascinated by you, and I watched you for a good 10 minutes.
I know it's not that easy for the air. I'd love to put a piece of plastic against my skin, and you have to.
As if he brought a piece of plastic along with him. So that means he knew he was going to do that.
If he says he did, then he did.
Cookie wrapper
Are you a liar? Let me ask you something.
Yes.
Are you a man of honor?
Yes.
Are you lying right now? Look at me in the eye and tell me if you're lying.
What?
Are you lying right now? No. This is between me and Benji.
Okay.
Are you lying right now?
Why? No.
Okay, then I take your word for it. He had a piece of plastic. I'll take his word. If he's gonna, I don't believe he'd lie to me.
Oh, he would.
You wouldn't lie to me, would you?
Would you ever lie to me about anything?
No.
You would never lie to me about anything.
See, he just lied.
I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar.
All right. I mean, this is separate from this issue, but I think there's you'd never lie to me.
No, why would I lie to you? What would I lie to you about?
Just, I don't know.
Well, you come to me about something, I'm not going to lie to you. Why do I have to lie to you?
I don't need. Same here.
Ask him again, then, Howard.
I need to answer me once. That's good enough for me. You got a piece of you had a piece of plastic in your mouth?
I don't know if the chemical composition was plastic.
All right, but you had something. You had material between you and the girl.
And what was it?
I mean, I saw you. I didn't see anything.
It was a cookie wrapper.
All right.
And do you think there's it's totally going to protect you? There isn't a chance there could have been any fluids exchanged.
I've never had an STD. I've been tested.
Oh,
John, you have.
Here we go.
So he really was eating a cookie.
Yeah, you were just eating a cookie. I don't believe he'd lie to me. Maybe I'm naive.
Tasty cookie.
No, well, he's saying that he might have had one there for some of the time, but I don't know about all the time.
So if he tells me he did, it's okay. And it's okay for Benji to sleep with whores if he wants to.
I'm saying any attractive girl.
So you want to go down to the Bunny Ranch and have these girls touch you for money?
Yeah, that'd be fun to touch.
Okay.
Well, no, it's not for money. They're paying. They want me to come.
Then go.
And you're thinking that a girl can be attracted to me.
Take the cameras with you. Let's see what goes on.
All right. I mean, it's personal, but I'll take cameras.
Take some cookie wrappers. Take some cookies.
I mean, I saw him. I didn't think he had any.
Howard, everybody who was there told me he didn't.
But obviously, maybe he has to.
Well, yeah, but see, like now he tells me, like, he doesn't want normal girls to know that he does these things because he wants to get a normal date.
Listen, I will gladly take an STD test, an AIDS test, and you can make it public. And
did you tell me how you were afraid for the last date you had to have the girl find out about all your things?
I said, yeah, there's things that come up in the air that girls can be turned off by.
Yes,
that's true. Of course, and I'm sure everyone here, I'm sure says the same thing. Like, oh, it's all just.
I think you take the cake.
I think any chance of you sleeping with Robin is out the window.
Benji, this isn't about me. This is just a question to you. When you go home for the Jewish holidays and you see your mom and your dad and your sister, if they ask you if what happened at the bachelor party really happened, would you tell them that
it's all scripted for the air?
So you wouldn't admit it to your family?
No.
You do lie to your parents.
Yes. What business is it of his parents?
I say I don't want to discuss my sex life. I can discuss intellectually sex with my parents.
Or lack of sex life.
But how come you once met a girl that you liked, that you remember you telling me she was a really normal girl,
right? And
you didn't want her to know that these things went on?
No, actually, she asked me about it.
And what'd you tell her?
I told her about it.
Yeah, but you were gentle about it.
But I mean...
all right, leave him alone. He wants to go down to.
You think he had a normal upbringing here?
No.
Yeah. Well, he says that he definitely.
Well, it was normal for him. It's the only thing he knew.
Howard, I have a question for you. Are you turned on when you see strippers dancing for you?
Yes.
But they're doing it for pay, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
He's
Go ahead.
just taking it another level.
This is these dumb analogies he uses. That
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. So tell me so finish the thought.
Throwing a lap dancer you turned on?
Yes.
When she does it for money?
Yes.
But if you went all the way, you wouldn't be turned on if she did it for money.
I wouldn't go all the way.
I would be turned on, but I wouldn't do it because I know I can't get a disease from a lap dance.
That's not true. You can get tons of, you can skin it. Yeah, I mean,
here we go. See,
come on.
it's just
now you get silly.
I mean,
You don't know the difference between a lap dance and going to a whore? What's the matter with
I
you?
would do touching. I'm not saying I would do intercourse or kissing or anything like that.
Dude, I've seen you in action. You're going to be doing plenty.
No.
Yeah, how's he going to hold himself back?
Yeah.
He's so restrained.
You're going to have the whores use their hand on you, at least, I hope.
And what would you get from that? Like chafed?
No, that's fine.
All right.
Do what you want. I just don't, I don't know.
I know things actually. There's things.
And
there we go.
the cookie wrapper thing
No, I do.
is just plain sad. If you would you take a polygraph? I mean, it's just plain sad, that cookie wrapper thing.
I know. Well, obviously he doesn't want it. He wants to lie to me.
Wait,
Ralph, go ahead.
Us being men of honor.
First of all, that was the most disgusting thing that I've ever seen in my life.
And this is a guy who I've seen do disgusting things.
Yeah, he's a disgusting guy.
Ralph's disgusting. Yeah.
It not only was disgusting, it was disturbing. I left there like unnerved, like for the whole next day. I just couldn't stop thinking about it. It was the weirdest thing I've seen. And there was no plastic. Benji,
Hey,
please.
Ralph. I've never had an STD. I'll take that.
Benji,
Have you ever had an STD? Hey, Ralph, have you ever had an STD?
Benji, this has
Hey,
nothing to
Ralph,
do with
have
an
you ever had an
STD. It has to do with you being a big fat liar.
What up? Ralph, have you ever had an
Benji,
STD?
you're a liar, and you're lying to yourself, and you're retarded.
Ralph.
You had no plastic between anything.
Ralph.
And you were jumping from one girl to another.
Ralph,
it was
have you ever had an
disturbing,
STD?
and the look on your face was disturbing. You're completely odd.
But Benji, why is it about Ralph? He's just asking you a question about what happened to you.
I'll be tested, and you.
No, but he's asking you a question about what happened to you that particular evening.
I don't really get turned on by messing around with girls in public, but that's what the situation was at the time.
He wanted attention
What
from
you
him.
were doing
I would have gladly gone to a private room, but they were doing a show at the time.
Benji, that's not the situation at a bachelor party. At a bachelor party, the girls do things to you. You don't get on your hands and knees and act
I'm
like a
not
dog.
greedy, okay?
You what?
I like to, help
Participate. Well, you certainly did that.
It was an interactive bachelor party.
You committed 4 different acts that night, all involving different body parts that are all separate.
Let me ask something. If you guys have another bachelor party, is he invited?
Yes, absolutely. He's the fun. Everybody
I
else
just
stands around.
wondered where the level of revulsion was.
Let's go to a bachelor party today. Watch Benji in action. It's great.
Why don't you come to the whorehouse with him?
I was mesmerized.
It really was the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Hey, on another topic, who was your favorite bachelor last night on Fox?
Did your favorite win?
I was shocked who won. I didn't think that guy was hot.
I was surprised.
I was very surprised.
Ralph
I thought the
turns
other
to me.
guy was going to win.
Ralph, I was talking to Ralph on the phone and he goes, "It's definitely gay if you have a favorite." I go, "You bet." I said, "This is the gayest show I ever saw. A bunch of guys just hanging around in there, like different outfits."
And the guy who won had a lot of chest hair, Howard, so maybe you should stop shaving.
No, you know what? He got very low points, that guy.
Was that the guy with the chest hair?
Yeah,
the taller guy
He got
won.
very low points on when he took his shirt off. The girls all were turned off by his chest hair. He won on personality.
But he didn't have the greatest personality.
No, but compared to those other idiots. We figured out that the better looking you are, the worse your personality is, because you don't have to develop it.
Well, they're like himbos, a lot of these.
Yeah, himbos, yeah. They'll ask some simple questions like, "Do you believe that a man should live with a woman before getting married?" And the guy's like, oh my God. Like they have to think about it.
How about that real good-looking guy who goes, what are you most proud of? Well, there was college that, and nobody in my family had.
That guy. Woo.
But Howard, was it the guy with the pedal pushers and the sandals?
Yeah, he went sandals?
Yeah, he goes, "Well, my parents didn't graduate to high school, but I was the first one to graduate to college."
It was
the guy sitting down with the white,
white pedal pushers.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
capri pants.
Capri pants. There was a guy wearing capri pants.
Robin, but they were white, and his sandals are black.
Right.
Yeah, big ugly sandals.
But the guy said, "What is the thing you're most proud of?" College.
What college?
Because my sister didn't want to go.
Yeah, she didn't go, so he was called she didn't go, I did. So I'm pretty proud of that.
I'm the first.
And the guy had big giant biceps.
But Howard, I was goofing on their aunts because they were all trying to be nice to women. I'm like,
they're complete lies.
my wife's going, this is what this is not like. they're lying. They're all lying.
No, women can see through that. Like, how about the guy goes, she goes, do you believe in having sex before marriage? The guy goes, well, if, oh boy, he goes, this is a hard question, but...
That's a tough one.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
Yeah.
But if someone wants to...
gentleman.
Yeah, if somebody wants to do something like... He couldn't say sex. He goes, do something like that. I think they should be in love. I'm like,
the one that killed me is when they asked the black guy if his girlfriend brought another woman into the
he said no.
bedroom, what he would do.
I believe that, no.
I don't think that's right.
Well, here's another. I too am a Southern gentleman.
Yeah.
I'm a Southern gentleman. Of course, most of the Southern gentlemen want to hang me.
I respect what she would want to do, but I would have to tell her that I'm not into that.
That's why I told my wife, this guy is lying.
Let me ask you a question here. Is it a light-skinned white woman or a dark-skinned black woman?
Let me say to you.
Clarify.
And then they asked the other guy if he'd cheat on his girlfriend.
Never.
Of course he would. Big liar.
Oh, no, wasn't the question, would he cheat with a celebrity or something like that?
Well, my girlfriend's a celebrity.
Yeah.
That one grew up.
To me, my girlfriend is a shining star.
And then there was the question, would you forgive your girlfriend if she cheated on you?
Oh, the guy said yes.
I would.
He goes, after much, the guy goes, after much, time, because time does heal, I believe I'm a forgiving man.
After I slice the head off.
Yeah. After I kill her, after I do an OJ on her, I'll go to her funeral.
And then what about the guy, what is the most appealing part of a woman's body?
The brain.
Her eyes.
Eyes.
Yeah, right.
Easy one.
That would be like 20th on my list.
Robin, I still haven't seen your eyes. I'm still looking at those boobs.
What eyes?
I think the eyes in her back sphincter.
That's right.
That eye.
The third eye.
The brown eye.
What eye?
Hey, Robin.
The brown eye.
Beauty pageants just as stupid?
What?
Are the female beauty pageants just as stupid to you?
I think this was more stupid.
See, but we believe the girls a lot easier than we believe the guys.
They're better actresses than those guys last
They
night.
had more practice.
Stupid.
All right, dude.
Later, douchebag.
Are we done with Benji?
No, you're never done with him. He's got a lot of problems.
Yeah, and you have tons of problems, and you see that he has problems.
Yeah.
It's awful.
And then he went into the corner. I mean, I left before things got
It
done.
got bad and you had to leave?
He went into the corner and had hand release.
Oh.
In front of everybody?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that weird?
What's wrong with that?
In front of everybody,
I'm
dude?
being absolutely serious. I mean, maybe your morals say that's wrong.
I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. Maybe your morals... Do you think it's morally wrong?
No, it's just a bunch of guys standing there. Go to private room.
I would rather have gone to private, but they were there to work the party.
That's how desperate he is.
Ask, you just decided to do it that way.
What do you mean didn't ask?
Dude, it was a restaurant.
Well, there's a lot of things going on in the restaurant.
Well, tell me the name of that place. I'm not going.
No, it's a nice, really nice place.
This was down in the basement.
Yeah, it's down in
Place
the
is great.
I don't know.
What would you have done,
You could go to the Benji room, Robin.
Benji the dungeon.
Listen, I love being touched by an attractive woman. If it happens to be in public, fine. I'd rather be in private.
Do you think he's ever going to get a normal girl, huh?
No.
I told him he would.
I just think it's funny he's worried about what people will think now.
What do you mean? What am I worried about?
Well, that's why you're lying.
I'm worried about all, yeah, of course I worry about my image and stuff, but I mean, I have a sort of celebrity image I have to protect.
Image.
What image?
Got no image, dude.
What image is he talking about?
A big fat one.
He wants to be going on the next Bachelor
You'd be surprised. A lot of girls, I'm very, very friendly, very fun. A lot of girls find me attractive until they meet me.
But Benj, when people hear these stories about you, and like any girl tell the stories about Benji's antics,
what?
They're totally repulsed.
Well, of course, John. If I just talked about like,
Benj,
just had the bleeding hemorrhoid, you wanted to go?
No, they would. Hey, I can still hold down a wife with a bleeding hemorrhoid.
Yeah, but
you can't get a normal date because you're getting manipulated in public at parties.
You know what? My only bad part is I'm overweight. I'm slightly overweight.
Oh, no, that's the only.
What about the blotchy face?
And how about the
actually, if I'm in good shape, I'm very
receding hairline?
That sucks, but I mean, it doesn't really bother girls that much for the most part.
How about that stare like a mental patient?
That's the most.
Girls find that hypnotizing.
Yeah.
They do.
It is somewhat hypnotizing. I couldn't take my eyes off you.
He looked like a different person that
But
night.
a lot of girls, and I get emails all the time from girls who find me really attractive.
Yeah, they're guys, dude.
Some of them turn out to be.
All right, thanks, Ben. I believe you. I know you wouldn't lie to me.
He would.
No, he wouldn't. Of course he would.
Wouldn't he did?
Because he's doing it for his image.
That fat, blotchy image.
I'm wondering what the image is.
That big, fat, repulsive, blotchy image.
Benji looked better when he was a little fatter, too. He lost some weight, and he looks a little weirder.
But don't the weight's back on.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. You don't think that willpower was going to last?
Hey, if girls just saw my eyes and your eyes, that's it. Whose eyes do you think they?
Who cares?
Are you kidding?
Who cares about eyes?
Your eyes, you got big, bulging eyes.
If that's all they saw, my eyes and your eyes.
Whose eyes? Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would win.
I would take you on.
Okay.
Just our eyes.
Anytime. I have nice eyes.
We'll leave out the nose.
Big deal. So what if you win that?
He thinks they're nice because they're blue.
Because the eyes are in the rest of you.
You know what it is? He's so grotesque. Women try to find something nice to say about him, so they go, "Oh, you have nice eyes." When chicks say to me all the time, "You have nice eyes." You know what that means? The rest of me's a mess.
Yeah, but they pull me over on the street and tell me that.
Yeah, don't tell me I have nice eyes.
I agree with you, but
look at those eyes.
I get pulled over.
They're bloodshot. They're popping out of your head.
Benji, nobody's pulling you over.
I swear on my life, girls come up to me, strangers. They don't know me from the show.
Oh, God.
I swear on my.
Benji, it's another lie. Your life is full of lies.
I swear on my life.
Yeah, everything is lies, though. That's why you got to watch him. He constantly.
I swear on my life, strange girls don't know me from the show.
They got to be
stopped me and
strange.
said you have the most beautiful eyes.
Too bad the rest of you is fat.
I don't believe that for a minute.
You don't have beautiful eyes. I swear
no, you don't.
on
you really don't have nice eyes.
You don't. They're all bloodshot and red, and they're
bloodshot. They're bulging out, and they're scary.
I look at them myself when I see the fat.
Robin, tell him.
There's nothing attractive about you.
Are you drunk, Robin? His eyes are not pretty, right?
Nothing.
Nothing
about him is attractive.
Now be quiet.
How
about his personality, Robin?
I don't think I look that good, but I'm telling you, it happens all the time.
Anne-Marie is the nicest girl I know who won't insult anyone. I guarantee you she'd say you don't have nice eyes.
Although she did tell Benji that after hearing all these stories, she would never want to be with him.
Right.
Why don't you ask her? Ask her.
Crooked teeth, bulging eyes, blotchy skin, fat.
Wait, my teeth are straighter than yours.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. Look at your bottom teeth.
My teeth are straight.
It looks like you were punched and you were pushed in.
Look. I never had braces either.
I didn't either.
I see.
They all bend inside, way inside your mouth.
I got a problem.
You people that like you're.
Anne-Marie, does he answer honestly?
Don't be super nice.
Don't be super nice. Does he have nice eyes?
Just look at my eyes, nothing else.
Tell the truth. Pick your hand.
Pretty blue. They're pretty blue color.
Come on.
Did you really see that?
I don't know why I ask you.
Still try as hard as you can.
You like it? You like his eyes?
Blue, they blow.
Look at his eyes. They're all bloodshot.
But you give me a bad angle.
Yeah.
You're helping. Why would anybody even notice his eyes?
I'm telling you, strangers come up to me and tell me.
Emery, you think his eyes are nice?
The color's nice.
Okay.
Yeah, but is the whole package nice?
Leave out my face.
Is the whole package eyes?
Just take his eyes.
Please don't.
All right,
he doesn't want to be honest.
He doesn't want to be honest.
Nothing to do with that. I said he has got nice.
Anne-Marie has nice eyes.
Who has prettier eyes, Howard or?
I do, right?
There you go.
Yeah, look at those.
Yeah, if you see.
There you go.
Give me a break.
Oh, no.
Beautiful, Betty. You look great.
Does he wear contacts? You can't hide the blotch.
Yeah, he does wear contacts.
But they're not color contacts.
But they look like marbles.
Yeah, they're real bulgy.
You know what this is about? It's like guys like me and you, and I still think we're a whole level above Benji. Like, we focus on parts of, like, I love when you go that you have the most beautiful feet in the world. You always talk about how good looking your feet are.
Yeah, and it's sad.
And I'm sitting there going, like, I have the greatest legs, which are useless to anybody.
Right.
Like, my legs.
Girls don't care about
that. I go, feel my legs, because then you won't look at my face.
You got a grotesque face. You got a beaver face.
No, I listen.
Right, and I know I'm gross.
But Benji, I mean, nobody tells Benji to look at his eyes.
I swear on my life, Gary. I
Benji's
swear
going bald, too.
I know.
The only guy who's kind of good looking here is John.
Oh, thank you.
That's Fred.
Fred's all right, but Fred's no beauty either, believe me. Compared to the rest of us, he is.
Did you ever see the picture that Casey forwarded to all of us of Jackie when he was 18?
Yeah, Jackie was a great looking guy.
He was a good looking 18.
It just said, Casey's note just said, doesn't age suck?
Yep, it does. Doesn't alcohol, the abuse of alcohol.
Yeah, Jackie had
hard living.
Washboard abs. It was a picture of him when he was 18. I mean, he was a great looking guy.
He was gorgeous.
John Johnson.
He could have been the world's sexiest bachelor.
Yeah. Handsome bachelor.
That's right.
That's why high school was his best years. He could get laid anytime he wanted.
That was the time of his life.
That's why he can't get past it.
Right. Still living it.
I'm trying to think of where you're stuck, Ralph. I think it's some priest's
Still
mouth.
looking for his best time.
Want to come
It's gonna
play golf with
happen.
me, Jack, and Gary today?
When are you going?
Today.
What time?
At 1 today.
You know, Robert's charity, the guy won a round of golf with us, and I haven't played golf in 10 years, and I played it
That
once.
should be fun.
You'll be as good as John.
So bad. I mean, I probably missed the ball.
Right. All right, Ralphie boy.
All right, man.
Right.
And Ralph's a lot better looking than he was 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about... No
He
way.
got his tooth fixed, and he
No, he
dresses
uglied
better.
himself up, I think.
Ralph's better looking than Benji.
Yeah, but his hair, he
Ralph
spiked.
gets tons of chicks. I've seen him.
That's because you're around.
No. Ralph is physically in good shape, and he sort of dresses cool. And the Howard connection helps a lot, but I think even without Howard, he'd still get some
He
chicks.
still gets chicks with
Yeah, but you think he has a better face than Benji? I don't.
Yeah. Ralph?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Really?
Look at Benji's skin.
Howard, let me show you a picture. When
Look at Ralph's skin.
A better face than you,
No,
fat
his
face.
skin isn't like that. I mean, you think Benji's got a
Ralph gets
disease?
chicks. I don't see Benji getting any.
Yeah, but he hangs out with you all the time. I mean,
Not all the time. He goes out
really.
tons of
Away from
You want to know
us
something?
sometimes.
You guys have this misconception of Ralph. When's the last time I saw you?
I don't
2
know.
weeks ago?
yeah, but how do you know he's
When's
got
the last time I hung out with you? A month ago?
Yeah, probably.
I don't hang out with him all that much.
Yeah, but you know he's there going, he's going to show up any second.
Well,
Yeah, that's true.
Right. I go to a club and I sit there and go, hey.
well, you told me, Ralph, that you can't, he told me that he can't meet a good girl. I mean,
He could be the girl.
I told you what, John?
Do you remember you were telling me that you wanted to find a decent girl? It's very hard.
Yeah, well, you know what? He doesn't want a decent girl.
We had this discussion when we went out to dinner. Ralph has not had a serious relationship since we met him in 1988. He was dating that one girl, and he's not been serious with anyone.
And he's having a great time. He bangs lots of different chicks.
No, but I think he wants to find a serious girl.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, that's what he told me.
Yeah,
Nothing to talk about.
It doesn't matter.
He wants a serious girl that doesn't speak English.
That's right.
He wants a serious
How you say?
Yeah, how you say is his favorite expression.
My favorite word.
Yeah. He has intimacy issues.
Yeah.
What, this is the priest?
Yeah. You let a priest bang you, see if you want to talk to girls.
Make sure I know.
He wants a hot chick girlfriend and a serious guy friend. All right, Ralph, thank you.
Thank you.
Go grease up.
And Benji, you know what, man? Hey, God bless you. You want to go to the Bunny Ranch? Go ahead.
Can I show you a picture of how good looking I was when I was 17, 18?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here.
Let me see.
Show us your baby picture.
Show me the...
Then we'll
I bet he looks just like his baby picture.
Let me see when you were good looking.
He's probably still chubby.
What is that?
You do look better. Maybe you should lose some weight, man. You do look better.
Let me see.
You don't think I'm attractive there?
Yeah, you look good there.
Why is he
I'll
carrying?
tell you right now, if that's a handsome picture, it came with the wallet.
Why is he carrying?
Show that to Robin, Benji.
All fat people have a picture of themselves when they once looked at
Let
one
me
point
see
they
this
looked
picture.
better and stuff.
Give
Every
us
fat
the-
person has that.
Give us the picture.
Show it to Robin. He does. He looks handsome. There's a time he looked handsome.
Before you ruined yourself.
You got to carry that kind of picture
Is that
on.
you?
Sad.
Does that turn you on?
That's a cute guy, but that's not you.
But that's not you, douchebag. What are you like?
That is not you.
You know what you got to do? You got to tape that picture to your face.
I have this potential. Get a mask made.
He loves all this attention. I got to take a break and then we got to do the news. I thought we'd have a clear shot at the news about an hour ago.
But then we got into Benji, and then you get lost.
I was fat before that too. I was just like,
Leah, the intern, says Benji has a better face than Stutter and John. I don't agree.
Who's Leah?
oh, bring her in. That's important.
Ugly.
Isn't this the one that you like?
I like all of you.
Maybe her eyes are bad.
I think that's very important.
Which one's Leah?
I don't remember.
I think she's a really pretty.
See, that's why she doesn't like you.
There's Leah. She's attractive.
All right, so what type is Benji?
Leah, seriously, you think that...
You know who Stuttering John is?
You think Benji's better looking than Stutter and John?
Hold on, let me just make sure. Get it all together here.
Here, go ahead.
Hold on.
What? Leah, give me the bottom line. Uh-oh. Tongue-tied. Hello?
Yeah, Benji's got a better face.
Really?
So if you had to date you're on an island and you have to have sex with one of these two guys, who would it be? Benji?
I don't know.
You got to pick.
Really? I would think it'd be a no-brainer, but...
Hey, listen.
Choose one. I pick you.
Would you pick John?
Yeah.
Why?
He's a little cleaner.
I rest my case.
So as good-looking as you think Benji is, you would pick Stuttering John?
Yeah.
She's saying neither.
See that bench? See that bench?
But she'd rather look at my face.
Because I'm cleaner. Because most girls think you're disgusting.
Well, that's because of myths.
The myths. You come here and tell us about them.
What do you mean cleaner? Forgetting the bachelor party story. What do you mean? Like he just smells or something?
No, Benji doesn't smell, but John just seems like more kept up.
Right.
Cleaner.
Kempt.
Yes.
Look at our faces right now. Look at John and look at me.
Benj. Listen, I'm not saying I'm a good-looking guy, but, I mean, I got to be better looking than you.
Howard, I could explain the cleanliness thing. I wouldn't say that Benji is like a pig pen, but you see him bathing in the men's room, washing up his body. I've seen him in there with his shirt off, washing his underarms, brushing his teeth, and that tells me that that's not a guy who showers on a regular basis.
He's disheveled looking.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what?
I've seen him wash his hair in the sink.
I have, unfortunately, my hair's gotten a little thin, and when you have thin hair, it gets oily very quickly.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
All right, let's take a break. Leah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Leah.
Very astute comment.
Well, she still would rather have sex with me, Ben.
And look at me.
Astute. She'd have to be stewed.
All right.
You girls come up to me and say I'm
Oh,
like,
shut up.
All right, we're going to take a break.
Is Jackie better looking than, Benji?
Yes.
Jackie's better looking than Benji?
How about Howard?
Yeah.
Gary?
Yeah.
What the hell?
John, you're in trouble.
John's a good looking guy. You don't think John's a good looking guy?
The son?
Yeah.
This John.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay.
He's not like.
She's certainly consistent.
All right, we got to take a break.
We heard nothing from that.
She hesitated before Gary.
She said she's in a delicate position.
Right. Understood. We're going to take a break and we'll be back right after these words.